Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to more Oblivion. We are playing the champion of Cyrodiil challenge with Marina Mistfire, and welcome to 2017. It's a new year and I have a new look. Don't freak out, I know the hair is different. Where did the beard go? All of that, don't worry, you'll get used to it. It's the new look. Now then, over here we have Hieronymus Lex who have arrived in the Waterfront. He is known to be chasing down the Thieves Guild, so he's in the right place at the very least. Hello.
Hieronymus Lex, officer of the watch. Every hand is needed to build an honest city, and it begins with you.
Oh. Well then. Tell me about the city.
Never compromise. Never blink. Never wink at injustice. Never quit trying to make this a better city for everyone.
Alright, any rumors?
If you've got to travel, by the 9 divines, stay on the roads. The wilderness just isn't safe anymore. We've had sightings, you see. The Daedra.
Ooh, now that's spooky.
Move along.
Now let's go check out our house. There are plenty of things for us to do in the Waterfront. Over there is the bloated float. It's...
Don't be the last to read today's Black Horse Courier.
Sure, give it to me.
Have a copy of the Black Horse Courier. It's the only way to get the real news. Feature story on the Grey Fox.
Yeah, we'll read that. Don't worry. Okay. The bloated float is the only inn in Cyrodiil. Well, I don't know if it's the only inn, but I imagine it is one of the only. It's a boat that you can sleep in. Yay! And it's quite the adventure, let's just put it like that, but I don't think we will be doing that just yet. Now over here is the Marie Elena. It's a pirate ship with a bunch of pirates on it, and if you get anywhere near it, they will freak out and go to town on your face. That's for sure. Oh, hey.
Beautiful, isn't she? The Marie Elena. Damn fine ship with a damn fine crew. I should know. I'm her first mate. Malvolus is my name.
Valar Malvolus.
So believe me when I tell you we don't like it when people snoop around in our affairs. You get near that ship and my men will run you through.
Sure. You're all talk.
Rumor?
Oh god. Okay, they weren't all talk. Okay, they're actually kind of pissed at me now. Mithridel, help me! Mithridel! Oh boy. Okay, I pissed off every pirate in the area. Oh boy. They're actually... Boys? I need help! There's a guard over there. Help! Hieronymus Lex with his two-hander. Oh! Get him, boy! Get him! Come on, Lex! Don't let me down! Oh, this guy. Oh, chopped down brutally. There we go, my scamp held him busy. Whew. That was 2 of the pirates. What about Valar Malvolus? Oh, she's still pissed. You see her over there with her sword raised. I think Lex is gonna attack her when he gets over there if she's still angry. Malvolus? Hey. Oh! Help! I'm being attacked! Oh! What an epic battle! There's no way you can beat Lex though. He's the man. Okay, so that's an easy way to get some help with these bandits. This is a ship that we will have to explore later on in a quest line, so figured I might as well just get them out of the way early. Get rid of them. Have some action. Now a lot of these crates that are stashed around here are really worth looting. So you can get yourself some neat things. Speaking of neat things, we're carrying quite a lot right now and I would love to store some of it away. And that's exactly what we can. Now that we have a house, we'll finally have a good base to store away stuff. And I think the Imperial City is going to be our main base for storage for now. We're going to buy houses in other cities and such, but the Imperial City is very centralized, if you get me. It's easy to get to other cities from the Imperial City. Alrighty, let's go. Welcome to the Waterfront, guys and girls. It's a thriving place for beggars and criminals, but you know, we're one of them. At least a criminal. So here you go. This is what we spent 2,000 gold on. What do you think? Ain't it pretty? Oh, what a beautiful house. Oh, it's so fine. Okay. Let's get our butts inside, shall we? Bada boom. Now that I've arrived at my new house, I may want to get some goods. We already got the storage area. And that's why we have this chest here, and I think these drawers as well. That have some different clothes in them. Alright. So this is gonna be a place where we stash them clothes then. Alright. Let's put away the 45 fatigue pants, because I'm gonna be selling them eventually, I think. And then we're gonna put away those things as well. And the wrist irons. The wrist irons are very important to me, because they have potential. They have potential to be enchanted. Calipers and a tan jug. No, thank you. I'm gonna drop it over here by the door so I remember getting rid of it later on. Let's store away some goods. We'll keep Caliban's Grim Retort with us. We'll store away the axe because we're gonna sell that. The cutlass I also do want to sell once we pass by a shop. The iron helmet we can't currently sell. Now the greaves I want to sell. We're gonna place away anything that we are gonna sell to a fence, I think. I also think we're gonna put away a chunk of our potions so we have more carry space, because there's no way I'm gonna use all my potions. I'll put away half of them. Now we can make some more potions, hopefully soon. We'll put away all of our scrolls, though I think we're gonna keep the Alluring Gaze scroll so we have some charm capabilities. The Grey Fox Manor Myth we'll read. Finally we can put away our skill books though. Serenity is a very easy calm spell. We might want that. And we'll stash away all the keys that we have obtained so far. Just make our inventory more organized. Put away the repair hammers too. We can keep one of them. And that's it. Now we have our own little house where we can do, well, very little. It's like your first shitty apartment. But we do have a bed, a place to sleep, store away stuff. It's good to have a little house. Very happy about it. So, while we could engage in the Thieves Guild quest line right now, I know that it will involve us using some speechcraft to persuade people. And that's a major skill. And as you can see, we're about to level up. We've been doing way too much to not level up right now. That's the thing, but endurance needs to beat the 10 before I can hit that level up. How do we train endurance? Well, we use block and heavy armor. We're gonna equip iron gauntlets, and we're gonna block attacks made by a weak enemy, and that's how we're gonna train it. Now, where would that be, Dark? Well, do you remember the Imperial Prison sewers? We ran by every single enemy and left them alive. You might be wondering why, although I think I explained it on the screen. That's because if you leave them alive, you have an excellent place to come back and train later on. While you can generally find places to train, I forgot to loot these fools.
What is it now?
You can generally find places to train when you're out and about. You just find a rat or whatever, but a goblin with a dagger is one of the best things you can hope for, because they hit fast and they do little damage. And your experience is gained by taking it's more about the quantity rather than the quality of the damage. So the more hits we take, the more we'll level up. As soon as we get to that sewer, we're just gonna have to stand there for like maybe a minute and we'll get that 10 endurance. Then we just gotta find a way to push ourselves to that next level and we'll be able to level up with all the bonuses that we need. So it's gonna be a little bit of a stretch. I'm not gonna show you the entire stretch, but on the way we can probably train ourselves a skill. As you can see, right now our mysticism is level 21. Because it was 20 and we read a skill book, I think. Okay, would we want to train that, maybe? That could be something. What's our restoration? Our restoration is 20. Restoration is more important, I feel. But then again, having that mysticism... Okay, sure. We're gonna do some minor life detection on the way over. And I'll see you at the sewers. Here we go. Bada-ba-bum. The mysteries of magic are slowly revealing themselves to you. You're now an apprentice of mysticism and can cast apprentice-level mysticism spells. That includes Soul Trap, so very important that we hit that just now. Okay, we're wearing heavy armor gloves. We're going to be blocking some attacks. We just got to keep an eye on the skill diary. We're going to need 9 skill levels, but they're going to level real fast. Hey, loser. Bam! Oh. Okay. Wait, that's not a dagger. That's an axe. But apparently it doesn't do a lot of difference. Right, now we just gotta watch the upper left corner and watch our skill increases. It should level insanely quickly right now. Because if you take a look at our heavy armor and block skill, heavy armor is 7, block is 8. So just a few hits is all that's required to really level up. Let's have a look at the skill diary. Alright, we're at 7 now. We need 3 more levels. Hit me. Hit me, goblin. Hit me! Alright, that's heavy armor. Block as well. Okay, that was 2, right? Yeah, now I need 1 more level. So I'm not gonna block, I'm simply gonna let myself get hit to train heavy armor. There we go. Heavy armor skill increase. Now I'm gonna go out. Whew. There we go. And once we have achieved 10 endurance and then 10 in the other stats that we would want, or in our case 43. Gosh, I'm awful. Then we will be able to safely proceed in the game and not have to worry about using our major skills. Because we're most likely going to level up when we keep pursuing the Thieves Guild quest line, simply because it involves a lot of persuading people through the speechcraft minigame. So, what we're gonna do right now is that we're gonna run on back to the waterfront. Oh my, I know. But we'll train some restoration on the way. So all is good. Ah! Here we are, back at the waterfront. We're gonna level up. Ba-da-ba-bum. The secret energies of the human body have not surrendered their mysteries easily to you. I think it's more like they've not surrendered their mysteries easily to you, but you work pretty hard, because restoration levels so slowly. You're now an apprentice of restoration and can cast apprentice level restoration spells. Wonderful. That means we're an apprentice in all the schools of magic except for destruction then. Yeah, destruction is now our only non-apprentice skill. But destruction is harder to train because you can't cast a spell on yourself by default. You can make spells that you can throw on yourself to train, but then we would need access to the Arcane University, and let's just say we're not quite there yet. Oh my. But now that we are here, we can try to pursue the Grey Fox. Before we go find a beggar to talk to though, let's read up on him. Grey Fox, man or myth? Is a so-called Thieves Guild masterminding all the thefts in the Imperial City? Captain Anonymous Lex of the Imperial Watch seems to think so. When asked about the Thieves Guild and his mythical leader, the Grey Fox, the captain was quite emphatic. There's one man is responsible for all crime in the city. The energetic and tenacious Captain Lex has therefore devoted himself to apprehending this masked menace. When questioned on the subject, Adamus Philida, Legion Commander and Captain Lex's immediate superior, had a following response. Ridiculous. The Grey Fox is just a fairy tale. There's no such thing as a Thieves Guild, and there never has been. Stories of an unstoppable thief called the Grey Fox have been circulating around the Imperial City for centuries. The stories claim he can turn invisible at will, shrink himself down to the size of a mouse, turn to mist and seep into locked doors, and perform any number of other truly unbelievable feats. If even half of these stories are true, then Captain Lex will have his hands full capturing the Grey Fox. Oh my. Is it true or is it not? Well, what I can say is that the Grey Fox has been around for a long time. Now then, if we want to get ourselves some more info, we're gonna
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
You're clearly not a beggar. We already have the issue on the Grey Fox though, so I think we'll leave him be. There will be more issues to come in the future, of course. But for now, over here's Amuse, sleeping tightly. We'll get to know him soon enough, but he's not who I'm looking for. Come on, there has to be some... Oh, found ya! Oh gosh. Nope. Ankus? Leave that poor dead woman alone. Nope. Bad Ankus. Go away.
I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids.
Alright, well, talk to me about the Grey Fox.
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
I don't believe you. And as you can see, the topic stays gold in conversation, meaning he has more to tell me.
Yes?
And now he's gonna switch voice and suddenly have a real proper voice. Suddenly it's gonna sound like Wes Johnson.
You win this one.
You
I'm not
win
buying
this
that.
one. Yes.
Oh, that's great. That's really too much.
He's just putting on that beggar voice, you see. He's just doing it when he wants your
argue with
money.
that.
Alright, I think is that enough?
He's a fairy tale.
Oh, you
We'll
stingy
see.
son of a... Actually, I don't have to pay him at all. This is why I got my scrolls of seduction. Where are they? Give me alluring gaze.
Blessings of
Look
God.
into my eyes.
I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids.
Sure.
He's a fairy tale.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Certainly. How nice. It's just what I wanted.
Can you just tell me about him?
Are you looking for him?
Yes, I want to work with him.
I think I trust you enough to tell you this secret. To learn more about the Grey Fox, go to the Garden of Dariloth at midnight. Look in the Waterfront district of the Imperial City. I can say no more.
Okay, added. Finding the Thieves Guilds. Now this is what we were looking for. The Thieves Guild, it's gonna have some great bonuses for us, namely the fence, but also being able to pay off our bounties and not having to go to jail. It's gonna be a great boon, but we're gonna have to wait around for about 12 hours if we wish for that to happen. Alrighty, midnight has fallen. Ankus is going to bed, he's had enough of this crap. But the Garden of Dariloth is going to be filled pretty soon, and I'm just gonna watch over them. Like a gargoyle. Rawr. Wonderful. Just gonna stay up here. Keep an eye out. Hehehe. No, we're not Santa. We're going down the chimney. Well, looks like everybody's here. Let's see if we are permitted to join. Ooh. He does not seem amused.
Do I know you?
The Grey Fox.
You say a beggar told you to seek me out? Good enough for me, then. The beggars are the eyes and ears of the Grey Fox. He is the king of thieves in Cyrodiil. You could think of him as our guildmaster, although he would deny that title.
Okay, I would like to join.
You don't look very trustworthy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fine, he wants to play hard to get.
Say what you're going to say.
Alright.
Oh, that's great. That's really too much.
Whoops.
I doubt you really
Messed
mean
that one up a little. It's jokes
can't
and
argue with
coercion, that's what he's into.
You're full of it.
Now we might level here.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
Your speechcraft skill increased. You should rest and meditate on what you've learned. AKA, right now we can go to bed and level up so we can finally get some +5 modifiers to our stats, get some better loot spawning in the world, get better quest rewards. But also enemies will get tougher and we'll start spawning more nasty varieties of everything. But I think it's okay if we level a few times here early on. Alright, let's keep it up, Christopher. We weren't done.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
Okay, my compliments aren't the best,
That's
but...
a bit excessive, don't you think?
Oh, please, dude.
I doubt you really mean that.
Good enough. Let me join.
Everyone is here. Let's begin. Each of you is seeking membership in the Thieves Guild.
Yes.
The Thieves Guild is not a myth. We are followers of the Grey Fox, and I am his doyen. Merely by finding me, you have passed the first test. It's unusual for us to have 3 potential recruits at the same time. Rather than the normal test of skill, I'm going to make this a contest.
That's not fair.
Mithridel, you know the rules. However, for Amuse and the newcomer, let me state them clearly. Whoever brings me the diary of Amantius Electus without killing him will be invited into the guild.
Ha! I'll have it before sunrise!
Somewhere in the Imperial City. The beggars will help you locate it for a price. I can sell you lockpicks if you need them. One more thing. You cannot kill each other during this trial. We may be thieves, but we're not murderers.
Alright, well, may the best thief win. The race is on. Oh,
Maybe
Mithridel's gonna be really fast. Ankus, get up. Get up. You need to tell me where he lives.
I can see you are a kind soul, gentle lady.
I'm a kind soul in a hurry.
I've heard of him. What's it worth to you?
You filthy beggar. Here's 5 coins.
Oh, you are most generous. He lives in the Temple District on the far east side. He's an early riser, usually up by sunrise.
Alright, well, I gotta go then.
Blessings upon you.
Yes, blessings of Uranus upon me. Methrodel is gonna be really quick. She's, in most cases, very likely to get to the diary before you. So we gotta take a shortcut. Huh! We have to get to the Temple District. The Temple District is a district that's bordering on the waterfront here. So if we take a shortcut here, we should leave her in the dust. Oh boy! Oh, we're not leaving her in the dust. She's right there. That wasn't much of a shortcut. Oh, she's right behind me, isn't she? Yep, she is. I should probably unequip my iron gauntlets. I think they might be slow me down slightly. Let's go, go, go! Let's get to the Temple District. There's Graumangro Marat. I believe he works at the Bloated Float. Oh boy. Methrodel. No, you don't. Gosh darn it, Methrodel. She's always one step ahead of me. I'll get it before you, though. I'll get it before you. Oh, okay. Wait for it. Okay. Amantius Electus lives in here. And that is Sodus' diary. I love how she just got in without picking the locks. That little... Now where's it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't worry about it. I got it. Hee hee. Amantius Electus' diary. I've beaten Methrodel and Amisay to the diary. Take that, you hag.
Thief! You stole that diary from me. Now I have to wait to get into the guild.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get in. You'll get in eventually. You had quite the speed, you just weren't good enough. Let's get some bread loaves up in here. I mean, while we're here, let's pick up the venison as well. Restore health is a useful effect to have. Let's see. Oop. Steal all the food, so we can make all the potions. Watermelons too, we can fit them in our bag for now. Oh, I'm so happy that we're in the Thieves Guilds. This opens up some opportunities for us, and it also gives us an ability to go out and travel. We've been in the Imperial City for a long time now, and sure, some of you are really eager to see us get on the road properly, and that is what we're gonna be doing. But where are we gonna go? Well, you'll see in due time when we talk to him about our fence, because here's the thing. The Thieves Guild in Oblivion is slightly different than the Thieves Guild in Skyrim. In Oblivion, you work more like a freelance thief, and you have to do a lot of independent thievery if you wish to proceed in the quest line, because the jobs you get to acquire big items are there, but you can only access those if you add enough gold to the guild coffers, and you do that by selling stolen items to a fence, and then they will count that sum of money. So, the first thing we're gonna do once we get our first fence, we're gonna get the fence Ungar, the World Weary, up in Bruma. And that's gonna be the first goal. Heading to Bruma, selling some stolen goods so Armand will trust us a little more. And on the road we'll be able to do plenty of quests and delve into plenty of dungeons. And then afterwards, once we're in Bruma, we can get our recommendation, get some new spells, and our power level will increase. Hello, you beautiful man.
Yes, you might do.
I have returned.
Congratulations! You have returned with the diary. You have earned the right to join the Thieves Guild.
Thank you.
You now owe your loyalty to our guildmaster, the Grey Fox. He has 3 rules you must follow.
Lay 'em on me.
First, never steal from another member of the guild. Second, never kill anyone on the job. This is not the Dark Brotherhood. Animals and monsters can be slain if necessary. Third, don't steal from the poor. The peasants and beggars are under the personal protection of the Grey Fox, particularly here on the waterfront.
Okay. So, oh, by the way, tell me about Hieronymus Lex. I mean, I've seen that he's a bit of a badass with his two-hander, but what do you think?
He's a captain of the Imperial Watch. He is pursuing a personal vendetta against the Thieves Guild and the Grey Fox. 2 years ago, I made a fool out of him when he tried to arrest me. Lex has never forgotten it.
Any rumors?
If there's a complaint about a merchant, speak to Venetia Milicea.
Alright, I still gotta go steal that book from her. Now, tell me about some special jobs for the Thieves Guilds.
You need more experience before I can use you on a commission job.
Aww.
Ungar tells me that you haven't turned in much loot yet.
Or any at all.
When you've contributed enough to the guild coffers by selling stolen items to Angar, I might have something for you. Come back then.
Fine.
Shadow hide you.
Shadow hide you. Independent thievery, guys and girls. The quest has been added. We need to fence about 50 gold's worth of items. This is a very easy quest to do all in one go. You can easily fence like the max required amount of gold. What is it, 500 or 1000 gold or something? It's not that tricky to get, because you can steal a lot of valuable stuff from castles and such. Well, we're back in our house, and I feel like it's about time we... Oh, I never got rid of these things, huh? It's about time we went to bed. Why? Is it not obvious? We can level up. And I feel like it's okay to level up. In these early levels, we'll mostly be fine. There are just a few barriers we need to be careful about. Okay, so which 3 stats do I value the most right now? Well, first and foremost, should come as no surprise that we want endurance. We're gonna get this every level until it's maxed, so it'll take about 10 more levels. Then we're gonna want speed, so we can move quicker and dodge away from enemies. Mobility is key. Then we're gonna get intelligence rather than willpower for now and get more magicka. Okay, you've ascended to level 2. You realize that all your life you've been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you've come alive. Well then, we are now level 2. Check it out. More health, more magicka. And do we have more fatigue? I don't think we have. Oh, actually, endurance affects fatigue. Yeah. So we have more of everything now. Yay! Level 2. Wonderful stuff. And as you can see, our book reset the second that we got the prompt to level up. We didn't even have to sleep to be able to access this. So now we have new skills to train. Feels good. So right now we need to decide on what to do, and I think I want to get ready for the trip to Bruma. Now, what's a little conflicting for me right now is the fact that we're gonna be traveling there to sell stolen goods, but I can't travel there with a full inventory of stolen goods. Because if I have a full inventory of stolen goods, I won't be able to loot anything on the way, and we're gonna be raiding a lot of dungeons and forts. So here's my suggestion right now. We're gonna leave behind most of the stolen goods in the Imperial City, and then we're rather gonna take the road to Bruma with a lighter bag, and once we get to Bruma, we'll steal items there. We can raid the Mage's Guild, we can see if we can find some valuables in the castle. Overall, I think we're gonna leave some things behind. We're gonna stop by the market district before we go, sell these steel cutlasses, maybe see if one of the merchants can tell us about the Nirn route, and then we should be off. But I noticed that we have a lot of ingredients right now, so I think we should probably do something about that. Let's mix up a few potions. What level are we first and foremost? 40 alchemy, oh boy. It's a quick skill to level. So here we go. Alright, with those potions out of the way, I think we advanced a couple of levels. Oh, alchemy, level 41. It's slowing down a little bit, but that's just fine. We got a couple of potions we should sell, so right now what we are gonna do is that we're gonna head to the market district, I do believe. Should we train some restoration on the way? Is there another skill I'd like to train? I think for now restoration is a good skill to train since it's so slow to level anyway, so yeah, I'll see you in the market district. Okay, copious coin purse, it's still open for business. And I'm happy about that. Hey Thornir.
It is good to see you again.
Let's make some deals.
Cyrodiil runs a nice place at the Mystic Emporium.
I suppose he does.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
He just sort of slid backwards. Oh. Let's actually buy some flour.
I can't do that.
Oh, now he likes me less suddenly. How come? I wonder why he likes me less now. Oh well, we'll deal with it. We can figure it out later. We should be able to buy ourselves some charm spells up in Bruma, that's the thing. The Mage's Guild sell a couple of things.
At any price.
A bargain indeed.
You got it.
These cutlasses weigh me down so much. They had to go. And then these greaves. Wonderful. Oh, these resist fire. Ah, all of this fatigue as well. Let's do a left-hand snap. Can I pull that off? I guess it works. It hurts a little, though.
Thank you for your patronage.
Just needed to dump those items.
Please, return soon.
Now, we need to go and check to see if there's an alchemist in town who can help us. We could go to the main ingredient, or we could go to the Gilded Carafe. I'm gonna go to the Gilded Carafe, because I know that this girl has another Nern root in her office. Which I would like to get... no, we can steal later. We can steal later. These items will always be here for us. We can steal them later at a more opportune moment. Yeah, I'm casing the joint. You got a problem, Claudette?
Hello again. You're more than welcome here. I have everything for the budding alchemist under one roof.
We haven't met before, but she is part of the Society for Concerned Merchants, hence the Thorinir topic.
Thorinir didn't turn out to be such a bad fellow after all. I'm glad he decided to join the Society.
She could have pointed us in the direction of Jensine, so that's why she talks as if we've met and we've helped her before, because in a way we did. Nernroot.
That root seems to have strange properties, the likes of which I've yet to see duplicated in other flora of its ilk. I believe that Sindarian in Skingrad could serve your inquiry better, as his area of expertise centers around things of this nature.
Alright, tell me about the city.
Also try my friend, Ajir Giorik, the main ingredient here in the district.
Maybe one day, but not now.
Good day.
Good day, my lady. So many good things here. Cyrodiilic brandy. Apples. I want it all. But I can't have it, because as soon as I go out of range, she just comes there like, what are you doing? You trying to do something? So, with that in mind, we now have a destination for that quest, and we'll check out Skingrad eventually. But for now, guys and girls, we have an adventure to go on. We're gonna cross the bridge over Lake Rumare, we're gonna take the Red Ring roads, and we're gonna get onto the Silver roads, and we're gonna reach Bruma in, I'd guess maybe 3 episodes on the roads. Depends on how much stuff we check out on the way. I know there are some quests and some locations and different goodies for us to explore. We should have a decent amount of weight as well, considering if I should have left more of these ingredients at home, but we'll probably pick up more as we're out traveling. The alembic I definitely could have left at home, that's one of the things, but it's too late to do anything about now. In general, we should have plenty of space. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to head over to the Chestnut Handy Stables. Now, going to the stables does bring up the question, when will we get ourselves a horse? I was tempted to go back and steal some things, but no, let's just wait. The good thing about a horse is that a horse can let you travel fast. The bad thing about a horse is that some horses are faster than others, so most of the horses, I think, are going to be too slow for us to use. By the time we can acquire a horse, we can get a horse for free over in Coral. That horse is going to be so slow that we're going to walk faster like this than the horse can run. It's just going to be a liability. Now, we do have a goal to buy 1 horse from every city and obtain Shadowmere, and we will, but I think, except for like the Shadinhole horses and Shadowmere, I think they're the only ones whose speed we will really need, but for the most part, we'll just be going on foot. Now, there is some stables here, the Chestnut Handy Stables, but they don't actually sell horses. Why? Well, let's go see if we can figure that out.
What is it, citizen?
I'm going on an adventure, mister. Ha! We're going to the City Isle. Looking westward. Oh, what a foggy day. Not exactly the greatest weather for adventuring, but maybe we'll wait it out. Let's check out the Chestnut Handy Stables. They stable the horses here for the people in the city. Let's start by talking to you.
Somebody help! Come quickly!
Whoops.
We got a burglar!
I didn't. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I've killed far worse than you.
I guess I had that coming to me. Wait, why is my autosave here? In the That's why you're careful what you click on. Oh my. Okay. Back at it again. Hello.
Go on.
I just wanted to talk to you about the stables.
The Chestnut Handy Stables used to sell horses, but they're gone. Our horses. All gone. Big mystery. No idea where they went.
Did you eat them?
I almost walked into that one. No, of course not. That would be wrong. You shouldn't eat horses.
Okay then, tell me about the Grey Fox.
Oh, he's that wanted criminal. Isn't he a master thief? I hear he's dangerous too.
Oh.
I've heard that the beggars spy for him.
Looks like the Grey Fox has himself some fangirls. Any rumors?
Rindir's Staffs is the best place in the city to buy a magical staff.
Yeah, I got that joke already, thank you.
Stop talking.
Do you wanna go? Okay, we probably shouldn't mess with her. What happens if I use a frenzy spell on a horse?
Good afternoon.
I really want to know what happens if you use a frenzy spell on a
Peric
horse.
runs a fine alchemy shop.
Oh,
You should
forgive
check
me!
out the Gilded Carafe.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Claudette does a good
Okay.
job.
Whew, I'm almost glad it didn't work, because that was, that could have been bad. I was expecting it to attack me and then its owner having to put it down. I'm a terrible person. I'm just realizing that now. I'm a terrible person. Well, the fog is clearing up, guys and girls. We have a world to explore. We're gonna come across many caves, dungeons, and forts on the way. And hopefully with the power of Scampy, we'll be able to clear it. Once we get to the Bruma Mage's skill, we can buy ourselves more powerful spells. We can sell off goods to Ungar. And we can start off properly on our journey to become the champion of Cyrodiil. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. It's time to conclude the episode, so hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.